Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Todd with TW Home Show, and I've got my new RV behind me, the 2014 Tiffin Allegra open road. And today, one of the first things I was thinking I wanted to do when we purchased this was make sure we had an outlet, propane outlet, to use our new Weber barbecue grill. I also have the stand for this with wheels on it, so that when we get to a campground spot, we've got this nice little handy propane grill. This is a Weber Q1200, I believe. It's got nice little fold-out platforms here, so you can set your plates of food on, or spatulas and stuff like that. So I'm liking this grill a lot. We've used it since we've been here, but we've been using these little screw-on propane tanks. You can get these like at Walmart, but I don't want to be carrying these around everywhere when I've got this large propane tank right here in our brand new RV. I say brand new RV because it's new to us, but it's a 2014 model. And look at how big that propane tank is. Now, I've seen other people on YouTube, they've said that, yeah, get the Stay-More kit. And they get the Stay-More kit because if they're out, I guess, in off seasons and they use the heat a lot, that there's a extra valve you can hook up to when you install this kit, and then you can use an extra, say like a 20-pound propane tank that you can get and exchange at a gas station, and pull that up right next to here, set it down, and then connect a hose to it if this big tank is empty. But guys, that's not what I'm getting it for. And there are other people that get it for the same reason, is because we want to use this propane at our campsite for our grilling purposes. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to show how easy this is to hook up. I hope, fingers crossed. We'll see how fast we can get it done as well. Stay tuned. Guys, I've been at this project for a long time, since a couple weeks before we actually did the closing on this RV and the property in Kentucky. And I've been making plans, pre-ordering things that I might need for this project or all the projects on my new RV. And one of the best things I've purchased so far, I believe, is this, it's called a DEKO Toolbox. This toolbox is on wheels, kind of like a travel suitcase, and it's got 3 tiers inside. I'm going to show you in a minute, but it's got like the push button on the handle, 2 different levels, and then it also has the set of wheels on the bottom there so that you can roll it around when you tilt it. You just roll this around, guys, to the next project on your site. And it's great to just throw in one of these storage areas underneath the RV, and you've got most of the tools that you'll need for any projects around your campsite. If you look inside here, open this up, nice clasp, and you've got all these tools in here, right? Your basic tools that you're gonna need. And then also you've got little handles here you can pull out. Keeps them all tucked away in its special compartment so that you can keep them organized as well. And I'm an organized freak. I like to keep everything totally organized so it's right there in its spot when I need it the next time. All right guys, now here's the unit we'll be installing today. I bought it off of Amazon, of course. It's Olympian brand, heavy duty 4-port propane T with 12-foot and 5-foot hoses included in this kit. So we'll have a refillable hose if you want to mount it up to a 20-pound portable tank and use that when this tank goes empty. Or you have like a 12-foot hose that you pull out to your campsite and hook up to your Weber grill or something like that. So you have propane to your grilling stove. Here's what's in it. Comes with these nice instructions on the back as well. all these components. It tells you what they do, why they're in here, why you would need them, and where you make your connections. And here they are, guys, with the main component being this T unit right here. And then your hoses are in here. So the first thing we got to do is prepare to install this unit right here. And to do that, it looks like metal, but it's plastic. It's a little plastic housing covering up your regulator. Your regulator that regulates the propane going into this RV. So we're going to keep that regulator on there. We're just going to move it out so that this fits in, and then we're going to have a regulator on a line that comes out of here that we tee off of. The regulator is already going to be on our grill for that purpose on the grill. So it'll supply its own regulator, whatever unit. Say you had a campground fire pit thing or something, it should come with the regulator, so you won't need it to go through this regulator. So let's get this cover off first. And these are just little push pin clips. I'm going to see if I can just pop them off, pry them off like that. And do the same with this one. Try to get underneath of it so you don't break it. There we go. Just keep these aside. They're just little plastic pins. And this is your little plastic regulator cover right here. That's your regulator. All right, first thing you want to do, probably before you even mess with that, which I didn't do, is turn this clockwise and turn your propane source. Turn that tank off. When this is turned all the way clockwise, it's in the off position. To open it, you do it counterclockwise. Right now, it's off. You've got a fuel gauge right here. It's saying 3/4 full. You're only supposed to have it about 80% full, so we're good. We've only used a little bit of our propane since we've purchased this unit over the past week, just on our propane stove inside. And I see here, you don't want this. This is like a little protective cap. It looks like maybe when the guy was here filling it last time, this plastic kind of just dry rotted. So I'm gonna look for one of these online. If any of you guys know where to find one online, leave me a link in the description below. Otherwise, I'll go hunting myself. And that's just supposed to screw on there, but it's not protecting dust and weather, moisture from getting in there. So I want to get that cover replaced. Okay, so we're going to need a wrench to get that off. All right, guys, we're back. Let's see if we can do this successfully now. Now, I've heard that some of these threads are reversed. Not your typical right to tighten. And I'm not sure which ones are which that are reversed. That is tight. And I don't like using adjustable wrenches, but this is what I have to work with while I'm traveling. Try this way. Yeah, okay, that's the way. So, yeah, just hold this one still and loosen this one up. Just like that. Okay, little puff of propane there. Okay, now for sure you want to make sure this is turned off. So that is turned off. To open it, you turn it this way. Whoops. All right, guys. First step's done, removing the regulator. And now I see this regulator doesn't have much slack in it at all. Looks like we'll probably have just enough for our T here though. I'll pull this cap off. And this will go in place here. And from what I've seen, this part with the cap should be facing straight up. And this one coming out. And that's tight there. And the regulator now is going to go right here. Got that? Now, screw this in. Make sure it's straight here. All right, we got it threaded. So far, so good, guys. It's looking like almost anybody could do a project like this. And I can't wait to have the benefits of just being able to tap a line into here and fire my grill up. So I'm keeping the regulator just like how it was, straight up and down like that. By holding it. As it gets tighter, I'm going to do this. Okay. That seems nice and tight. I don't even want to break that because that should already be tight. Now, from what I understand, you have a cap here. You got your short hose here. Let me just see what this short hose is all about. So, let's see, this could screw into here, and then this could go into your grill. Let's take a look at this longer hose. Now, I want the longer hose for my grill. So yeah, that is right. From what I've seen, this one is your supply line. So if you screw in the shorter one right here, remove this nut right here. Let's see. Let me get the right. So if you remove this plug nut right here, it's got a little retainer, so hold on to that. It's not for packaging purposes. And then you screw this into here. This will go into your 20-pound propane tank and supply you when this big tank is empty. So it gives you a longer stay at your campsite without moving your RV out to go getting it refilled. So this is just a fill hose right here. The longer one is so it can reach into your campsite near your picnic table or whatever you have set up and reach your grill for grilling your food and stuff. And you'll be pulling your propane directly out of this big tank on your RV. So this one, you're going to use this end right here, this female end, and that's going to go into here. And that's where you plug in. This is going to supply propane to your tank, and we're going to try that out in just a minute, guys, so stay tuned. We're going to test it. Alright guys, now what I've done here is I've just taken some nylon straps and just neatly strapped my cover back over the regulator so it's not going anywhere. Easy method to do rather than drilling. I didn't want to get into drilling. I really don't like drilling, making any type of potential sparks near a fuel source. I'm sure I'd be safe and you'd be safe, but this is doing the job just as well. And I'm just going to clean this up. I'm going to get some water here, clean this up, and the soapy spray bottle I have inside and my supplies, and spray this down, make sure we don't have any bubbles showing leaks. Must do that. Clean this up a bit. You get it looking really nice. Hey guys, whenever I go into a project, maybe a spot or place I haven't been to in a while, and I do a fix up or remodel on it of some sort, or an addition like this, I like to know that, or leave my mark that somebody's been here, you know, in a while. Somebody's been here and they've actually made it look better than before. So it's kind of what I'm doing here. This bay hasn't been touched in a bit except for fill up propane. So we're just making it look shiny and new again. Look at all that dirt that was in there. All right, I'm gonna go get my soapy spray bottle, and we'll test that out for leaks. All right guys, we're back. I've got our soapy water bottle, and we're gonna go ahead and spray this down. Actually, we'll spray it down a little, make sure this is working. It's a brand new bottle. There we go. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. Look for any unusual bubbling up. Now the soap has some natural bubbles in it, but you're looking for something like that's going to be blowing up a balloon, a thin bubble. All around that cap there, this plug here, where it connects here. We'll even check over here, the old connection that we didn't really mess with. And that's open, guys. Check the valve. Check this. Look at that. No leaks. Good to go, guys. All right, now we're going to test it out with the grill, the hose and the grill. Stay tuned. All right, I'm going to pull my cap off here. I'm just going to turn it off for a minute while I make these connections. That in there. Notice how these aren't, they don't have a nut on the end, so that means it's finger tightened is how you're supposed to do these hoses. That's a finger tighten fitting, so that you don't need any tools when you're going to go barbecue. Now, let's see. You might say, hey, Todd, what happens? You got an open hose in here. I'm going to turn this on. I'm not sure. So let's see what happens. We're turning it on. I feel the hose kind of jerk, swell just a little bit, but it's not leaking out of here. So it doesn't, I guess there's an internal valve in this hose end. When you hook it up to your grill regulator, then it's going to open the hose connection. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for now until I make the grill connection. Although there's some in this line right now. Let's go hook it up to the grill. Now, looks like this is not, it's not going to reach the grill, so I'm going to bring the grill down here. Guys, bonus time for you, because I need to bring my grill down here, but I got nothing to set it on. So, this is my new Weber Q1200 wheelable stand. It's got wheels built onto it. Folds right up so it can fit right into your RV storage compartments. I'll leave the links to my grill and my stand down below this video. Let's see what we got here. Alright guys, now remember our propane is right in here, and if you run your line, hook it up to there and run it down in between that frame there, then you'll be able to shut this door. You have a nice clean line run out there. Here's the Weber Q1200 stand, and I've got my grill down, taking this nuisance off. Little mini propane tank, no more of those, because we're going to run it right out of our RV there. So let's see how this thing clips onto the Weber stand. Just to let you know, I put this together. If you bring it in your box to your campsite thinking you want to put it together there, you'll be fine. It didn't require any tools. So not sure how this works. We'll see. I think I'm going to stick the legs in here. And then, yep, and then it clicks in like that. So here guys, you can roll your grill around. Can you see that? You can roll it around your campsite. You can hang utensils right off of there. And it's on there pretty sturdy. This whole stand folds up when you're done with it. Now we're going to check out our connection. Here's our regulator on the Weber grill. Okay, I'm going to get our hose. Connects right up into here. And again, this is a finger tighten, not a wrench fitting. So no tools required when you want to go have a cookout at your campsite. And that's the propane release that was in the line when I was testing it earlier. Just make sure it's snug. And let's give it a go. Okay, I'm going to turn our propane valve on. It's on now. Give our grill a test. Now we haven't cleaned this, we used it last night, so. Okay, on the Q1200, switch that to the ignite, and then press your ignite button over here. Guys, we did it. Propane, I don't know nothing about propane. I was able to do it with the confidence of having you guys watching me and just following some online instructions. Hopefully this helps you. We've got a nice flame in there. I hope it helps you bring you lots of cookouts to your campground. And guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.